think as far as automation is concerned, that has been in the DNA of IND Money as whole. IND Money started at the very epitome to kind of automate the financial life of an individual, and that's what we have been constantly on the approach for doing. Right from tracking to enabling people to do easy investments as such. I think each and every step involved, right from onboarding to KYC to making intelligent decision as such for the users, right, everything has an element of automation involved into it, and we happily embrace it and obviously learn from it to kind of make it better. Yep. So one of the major things that we have learned in this automation journey is that while there is so much things to automate, you have to think at first principles and from a consumer first perspective, right? So while you can do X, Y, Z things which you think that will kind of ease the will make your app better, you have to do it based on what customer wants at the first epitome, and you have to do it using the first principles as such. You cannot just use high fun-do automation to just kind of give it to the customer and anticipate that customer will understand that. So I think that's very important thing to think at the first principles level and prioritize as such what is more important to the customers, because there are 100 things that can be automated at any point in time. A buzzword which has now become reality for everyone as such, and I think has a long scope to go in the future as well. I think to imagine 5 years from now any organization not using Gen AI will be really difficult. Either that organization will cease to exist, or in one sense will be overtaken by someone else as such. You have to use Gen AI in unique ways. I think that's where the part is, and that's where the organizations will differentiate themselves, right? I think we are right now at a very base level in terms of what we understand of how we can use Gen AI, and the models are eventually evolving. In the financial services, for example, I think everyone is looking at customer support as first kind of a thing to kind of improve the customer experience as such. But there are n number of users, and at a larger level, this can extend to the core business per se in terms of how the risk is being assessed, how your ALMs are being managed. So I think there's a long way to go for financial services as a whole as well. But yeah, I mean, it will be usually that people will and organizations will start with initial POCs as such. If that yields benefit, and there's a big cost benefit advantage that needs to be analyzed in this sense, then the organization will kind of start embracing it. But I think 5 years from now, I wouldn't be able to imagine an organization without using Gen AI.